So, good morning. Myself Deepa, working as teaching assistant in the Department of Food Process Engineering, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. My topic of presentation is on influence of drying methods on quality of moringa leaves. So here we are going to see about the importance of moringa leaves. The botanical name of moringa leaves is Moringa oleifera. It has so many edible portions like leaves, pods and seeds. So it can be consumed both in the fresh and dried forms. Among these, leaves are the most nutritious part of the plant, and it is a rich source of protein and iron. So when these leaves were stored as such, it has a very less shelf life. So it has to be dried to increase the shelf life of the product. So and when it is dried, the shelf life is increased around 300 times. And these both the fresh and dried leaves were exported to so many countries, and this seems a big business in Tamil Nadu, which is increasing at the rate of 26 to 30%. Here, when drying the leaves, the major problem is the separation of sticks from the stem part. So the moringa leaves along with these sticks will be a big hazard. So with big intrinsic hazard. So it has to be separated from the dry leaves before it is exported or packed. So here this table shows the composition of fresh and dried moringa leaves. Here we can see the protein content of fresh leaves is around 670 milligram per 100 gram, and dried leaves it is 2890 milligram per 100 gram, and iron it is 0.85 milligram per 100 gram, and then dried leaves it is around 337 milligram per 100 gram. So in this study, we have focused on drying of moringa leaves under different methods. So like shade drying, solar tunnel drying, cabinet drying, and fluidized bed drying. And after drying, the dried leaves along with these sticks have separated using the cleaner cum grader, where the sticks from the moringa leaves have been separated, and after that it is packed in different packaging materials like LDPE material, HDPE and aluminum foils, and kept for the storage study. And during a particular periodic intervals, the moisture content, ascorbic acid, chlorophyll and color of the materials has been examined. So here this were the some of the methods like drying method. This is the tray dryer, cabinet tray dryer that is used to dry the moringa leaves, and this figure shows the fresh and dried moringa leaves. And this is the picture that shows the solar tunnel dried moringa leaves, and this picture shows the moringa leaves dried in the fluidized bed dryer. So shade drying, it is kept under normal shade under room condition. So you can see the differences between the pictures. That is shade dried moringa leaves, this is tray dried moringa leaves, and solar tunnel dried moringa leaves, and fluidized bed dried the leaves. So here shade drying to reach the moisture content. So the moisture content has been reduced from 100% dry basis to 120% dry basis in a time of 100 minutes. Whereas the drying rate it increases as the time proceeds. And in solar drying, to dry from the initial moisture content to around 240%, it took around 180 minutes. And in case of tray drying, to reach the final moisture content it took around 250 minutes. And in tray drying, the moisture content also gradually increased from period initially it was 0, and it has been increased to 0.09. And in fluidized bed dryer, from 500% dry basis, it reaches to around 170% dry basis in a period of 170 minutes. So overall the time taken is around some 170 minutes. Here 1 kg of moringa leaves with sticks were taken, and 3 samples were taken, and it is subjected to the separation of impurities, that is sticks from the dried leaves. So here this is fed into the cleaner cum grader machine, and time taken for cleaning and grading the leaves and the sticks were noted down. So here the cleaning efficiency of the grader is calculated using this formula. And then this is the cleaner cum grader setup. So here the dried moringa leaves along with these sticks were placed in the feed hopper, and it is switched on, the machine is switched on, and this is the feed regulator where the material will be drop over the screen, and the materials along the sticks will pass through the screen, and it is collected at this outlet, and the moringa leaves is collected at the front outlet, and from these the samples will be taken and the cleaning efficiency was calculated. So here you can see that is the good leaf outlet. So this is the impurity outlet, and this is the feed good leaf plus the impurities. So the it reached an efficiency of around, maximum efficiency of around 79%. So then after separation of these sticks, it is packed in LDPE and HDPE and aluminum pouches, and it is sealed using the hand sealer, and they were stored at the room temperature, normal room conditions at 28 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius with the relative humidity of 60%. And for 8 days the storage, and for 8 days storage study, the change in color, appearance, ascorbic acid, chlorophyll contents has been measured every 20 days interval time. So here these were the things that is packed in the pouches: aluminum foil, HDPE materials, and this is the LDPE materials. So then we have calculated the moisture content. The material samples are kept at 105 degrees Celsius for 6 hours in the hot air oven till it reaches the constant weight, and the dry basis moisture content has been estimated. And for chlorophyll estimation, the samples were cleaned and weighed, and it is ground with 20 ml of 80% acetone, and it is centrifuged at 5000 rpm for 5 minutes, and then it is transformed to the volumetric flask, and the absorbance were read at 645, 663 and 652 nanometers. And here the chlorophyll has been estimated using this formula, and this picture shows the procedure for chlorophyll estimation. And here the fresh leaf has contained about 6.26 milligram per gram of per 100 gram of chlorophyll. And then the maximum in the dried leaves, we can see the maximum chlorophyll retention in solar tunnel drying method, that is 3.24 milligram. And next is the ascorbic acid estimation. So using the normal standard procedure, ascorbic acid is estimated. Then this is the formula used to calculate the ascorbic acid, and in fresh leaves the ascorbic acid content was about 0.87 milligram per gram, and the maximum ascorbic acid content is found in shade dried leaves of 0.471. And coming to the conclusion, the solar tunnel dried leaves and stored in aluminum foil has found to be good in terms of color and appearance. And then there was no significant change in ascorbic acid and chlorophyll content, and the separation efficiency is also found to be maximum in the solar tunnel dried leaves, and the maximum retention of ascorbic acid is found in solar tunnel dried leaves with 0.47 milligram per gram and 3.24 milligram per gram chlorophyll content. So in overall, the moringa leaves dried under solar tunnel drying method found to have good quality. Thank you.